So we went out for a pint, and we've ended up on a bar crawl. 3 pubs in about 10 minutes. 3 lovely pints. The first pint, a Stella from Draft Stella, €3.80. I consider myself a well-cultured connoisseur of beer. A connoisseur of beer. I've had a lot of draft beer. A draft Stella from tap into a glass. So that's the shape of a pint glass. That to me is the shape of a pint glass. A Stella from tap in that. €3.80. The best pint I've ever had.
Yeah.
I've had 500-600 pints in my life. And a Stella from what was the name of the pub? Do you remember?
What, this one?
It was Rue de Rami.
I don't
Somewhere in the back streets of northern France. It's just the best pint I've had. And I've had a lot of fucking pints. A pint is universal. It's universal. Between us, we don't speak much French. And I walk into a pub in the middle of northern Paris, and I go, deux bières. And he goes, du pain? And I go, oui. 2 pints. Lovely. 2 pints of fresh Stella from tap, €3.80 each, which is an absolute steal. That's about £2.90. That's about £2.90.
No, I'd say that's about $3.40.
Exchange rate.
Exchange rate's like
£3 a pint for a pint of Stella from tap is like, that's unheard.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's unheard of. I am ruined, to be fair. To you.
Yeah.
We are in the heart of Paris.
Holiday weekend.
You're paying, it's holiday weekend, and you're paying premium for the bar. The bar it's not stacked up, it's quick service, and it's a simple menu. And a simple menu normally means...
This is a review, turn it into a review.
It's not a review, but I think a lot of pubs, alright? A simple menu means that it's normally a bit cheaper than usual. If it's beer, cider, wine, it's a bit lower because they give you the same thing. Whereas if you was to go to a bit more of a specialist pub, a bit more of a specialist brewery, microbrewery, you pay a bit more for the specialism. So if you was to ask for a beer, but you was to say for a beer, Heineken, a pint of Heineken, they might say, oh, that's €6.20. Whereas here it's €6, just for a standard run-of-the-mill pint of beer, €6, because they probably give you the draft beer. It's a bit more straightforward, a bit easier. It's the way it is. I always ask for a draft beer. I don't ask for specialists. I always draft beer and see what they serve me. That's what it's about.
What would you give this pub out of 5 stars?
4.
4?
The atmosphere's crazy good. It's crazy good. It's so positive. It's so positive. And it's in a really busy part of town. And it's respectable. There's no trouble. Service was straight away.
Yeah.
Considering we're in the middle of Paris, the service was immediate. Prices €1 over what I might expect. The only complaint I would give is the draft they've given me. You can taste the ale. You can taste the ale very not to a small standard, to a very strong standard.
Yeah.
This is a very strong ale. I'm considering this is probably about 5.5% volume. 5.5% volume to me says lower class draft. That's just what it says. That's just what it says to me. Because to me, the better tasting draft beers are slightly 4.5, maybe up to 5%. So to me, if this says 5.5%, that's a slightly lower class draft beer, and that might be because we're tourists in a French city. Fine, but for €6, I might expect slightly more from it, and that's it. That's the only complaint. Apart from that, that's the only complaint I have. For a bar, very, very respectable. A lot of that is just chatting shit.
Come on, Paul.
There's some nice content in there though. I felt like I gave a very thorough review of the beer though.
Come on, Paul. Drink up.